Hi everyone, I'm Lois from Fitness Coaching. Today I want to talk to you about diaphragmatic breathing, also known as belly breathing, and why it's important. So we're going to give a quick demonstration on what that looks like in a second, but I want to give you the parts of the belly that are going to be working and moving at the same time. So it's really important when you do diaphragmatic breathing is to actually engage the diaphragm. Now when we breathe, our lungs expand, the diaphragm as we inhale relaxes down, expanding room for the lungs to get wider, take in air, and then when we exhale, the diaphragm comes up. Now, there's a couple of different pieces when it comes to breathing that's really important to remember. Now, when we normally will breathe, it's something that we should just be able to do, right? And we're born being able to know exactly how to breathe properly, but somehow as we age, life kind of gets in the way and we start doing this upper chest breathing instead of getting all the way down to the bottom of the diaphragm. So it's really important to think about how to breathe properly in order to engage the entire diaphragm as well as engaging the abdominals. So the first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to have you lie on the floor and you can practice with me. I'll show you in a minute, but we'll start with one hand on the belly and one hand on the chest. The first piece is to engage through the navel and the spine. So as you exhale, you want to bring the navel and spine towards one another. And then as you inhale, everything widens. So that's piece number one. Piece number two is to add the rib cage into the mix. So not only are you, when you inhale, your navel and spine go away from each other, but the ribs go away from each other as well. So that's the second piece. So I'm going to add the rib cage into that second. And then the last piece is to engage the pelvic diaphragm, which is located down in the perineum area. Now, if you're not sure where your perineum is, it's between either your vagina and your scrotum, or in between, excuse me, either your vagina or your scrotum and your anus, and it's that little space in between. So inside that area, inside that cavity is this little diaphragm, and that lifts again as you exhale. So that's the final piece. Now, engaging all four of those areas at the same time, if you think of it like a can of coffee, and it expands when you inhale and drops down as you inhale, and then it lifts in and together and up as you exhale, forcing expiration or forcing your exhale. So again, so navel to spine, that's the first piece. Ribs coming down and together is the second piece on the exhale, and then lifting up through the perineum is the third piece. All three of those pieces are necessary in order to make sure that you're engaging fully and making sure that you're engaging your abdominals as much as you possibly can. Now, if you need additional assistance with this or you're not sure where certain body parts are, reach out to me. I'm happy to help you. So we're going to go down for a demonstration. So I'm going to lie on the floor, and I suggest you do it too because kind of practicing makes the only way that we can make progress. Okay? So you're going to lie on your back. One hand on the belly, one hand on the chest, and you start with the navel to spine. So let's just do that one first. Notice my knees are bent. That's optional. If you want to have your legs straight or on a pillow, that's fine too. And if your neck is bothering you, you can put a small pillow under your neck. The point of the breath work here is to engage and draw down. Notice my pelvis is neutral here. I'm not arching my back or kind of compressing it down into the floor. So again, navel to spine as I exhale. So notice my bottom hand moves when I inhale and when I exhale. Good. So try it with me. So breathe, inhale. I'm going to look at the ceiling. And exhale, navel to spine. Now you want to practice that a few times. So let's do two more, just like that. Inhale, navel and spine away from each other. And exhale, navel and spine together. And again, inhale. And exhale. Now the second piece, again, is to add the rib cage expansion. So inhaling, navel and spine and ribs go away. Everything widens, and then exhale, navel and spine come together, rib cage draws down, 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 down. Good, and try again. Inhale, navel and spine and rib cage away, and then navel and spine and rib cage come down towards the center of the midline. Notice I'm not really shifting much in my back. So try again. Now each of these individual pieces, as you're inhaling, everything widens, and as you exhale, everything narrows. It's really important that anytime you're exercising that you do diaphragmatic breathing, because you want to make sure that you're getting as much of your abdominal and your lower back engagement as possible in order to support your entire core. And one more time on that one. So inhale, navel and spine and ribs away, and then exhale. Notice I'm doing this whole canister appearance where it widens and then it contracts down, down, down towards the middle. Good. And then that last piece is lifting up through the pelvic diaphragm, down by the perineum, down in that area. So again, inhale, and navel and spine and ribs and perineum drop down, everything widens, and then everything comes down. So navel and spine come together, ribs draw down, perineum lifts up, finishing that complete exhale, and then try it one last time. Inhale, navel and spine, ribs come out, diaphragm, pelvic diaphragm goes down, and then reverse. So navel and spine come together, ribs draw down, perineum lifts up. Now, as you practice this, it will get better with practice, and then you can start to add it into your day-to-day. It's really important to practice, though, because practice makes progress in anything that you do, especially making sure that you're breathing properly. Please note that if you have any pre-existing health conditions or something like that, always talk to a doctor before starting any exercise routine. And if you have any additional questions, you can reach out to me or message me in the box, and I will be happy to let you know. I hope this was helpful, and thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks, guys.